Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Random Fandom. I am the Indominic Rex, and joining me here today for RavenWood Reads tonight is RavenWood. And we are here to read Jurassic Park, the original by Michael Crichton. May he rest in peace.
And I have my bandana back on. Yes.
Now, I did hear recently that a lot of Michael Crichton's original material, a lot of stuff done by Michael Crichton has been put on hold. So if you're wondering why the Jurassic series has been quiet recently, why there haven't been a whole lot of moves from the franchise, is because there was this whole fiasco that took place a little bit ago. And so now the Crichton family is taking Warner Bros. To court over one of Michael Crichton's, what's the term for it? One of his IPs, yeah. So there's a whole big thing there going on. But I imagine once all the legalities are taken care of, we'll hear from Jurassic Park again. So in the meantime, bear with the silence. And eventually, hopefully, we'll see what David Koepp and Steven Spielberg have to say in regards to the fifth issue of the franchise in the up and coming years.
And I'm wearing my bandana back. Yeah, that's important.
And Luna is over here being a menace to society. All right, so we are going to continue where we left off in the first book of Jurassic Park. Now,
well, we now have more voices for the characters.
Yes, we have more voices, but whether or not I'll do them tonight, I don't know. Not particularly.
Oh yeah, Random Fandom will return soon. We just haven't picked something to watch, I guess. To cover
let me ask y'all.
There is the Blade movie.
I have two IPs we can cover.
Oh.
And this will be up to you, the viewers. If there are any, you can let us know in the comments down below. Which IP would you like for us to cover in Fandom next?
Well, doesn't have to be IP. It could be just any movie.
Okay, well, IP, movie, franchise, Random Fandom. But the idea is, comment down below what you think we should cover next. Or maybe we'll make a poll and you can vote on it. We can do that on YouTube. But here's an idea I think of. The first one being Blade, the trilogy that Raven would recommend it.
There's only going to be one Blade.
The second being the Predator franchise. We watch and we rate the Predator movies. So why don't you, the viewers, let us know in the comments down below or the live chat, depending on when you watch this. You may be watching this in the future. You may be watching right now and we just don't know it. But let us know which of these franchises, which of the films you would like to see us cover next for the Random Fandom. Would you like to see the Random Fandom Blade or the Random Fandom The Predator next?
Or would you like us to watch
something entirely?
No, watch individual films that we've kind of sort of covered as a group stream or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe if you want us to rewatch the original Superman or rewatch The Phantom Menace.
Oh, well, I have plans.
Or Jurassic Park.
I have plans for us to do that anyways. So we're going to redo some of that.
Because Yeah, well, I have planned to do that a redo for much of those.
Yeah. So look forward to a lot more coming here to the Random Fandom. Where we will eventually redo some of that stuff we grouped together because we realized the mistake with trying to group it all into one video when
Well, it's a brilliant idea in the sense of like
no. You see, when you're wanting to cover the individual movies, the best thing to do is to cover each movie independently, and then you do the group thing as a whole after you cover the individual movies. So maybe we'll cycle back through all that eventually. We'll cycle through the Superman stuff. We'll cycle through the Fantastic Four stuff. We'll cycle through the Jurassic Park movies. We'll cycle through all that eventually. For now, let's get back to Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park. Feel free to let us know in the chat or the comment section, depending on when you're watching this, your favorite moment in the book so far. Maybe you've read the book already. You can just tell us what your favorite part of the book is.
Or what your words you hate most about the book.
Or what you hate the most about the book, because maybe you just didn't like the book.
And I will definitely hear you out on that.
I mean, it's kind of hard to hate anything written by Michael Crichton. He's such a good author.
I don't know.
I mean,
we probably might need to read more of his content, perhaps.
I've read a few of his books. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and set the book down because it's kind of hard for me to hold it up.
Control.
We're back in the control room.
Control.
Absolutely absurd, Hammond said in the control room, listening to the report over the radio. It must be a bird egg. That's all it can be. The radio crackled. He heard Malcolm's voice. Well, let's do a little test, shall we? Ask Mr. Arnold to run one of his computer tallies. No. Yes, right now. And then you can transmit it to the screen in Dr. Harding's car. Do that too, will you? No problem, Arnold said. A moment later, the screen in the control room printed out. Total animals, 238. Species.
It's just
where it's a whole chart here.
If I was reading it, I would be dedicated.
Yeah,
because I am weird like that. But
there's a whole chart here committed to it, so I'll read it. But
all right, fine.
Let's see here. Tyrannosaurs expected 2, found 2, version 4.1. Myosaurs expected 21, found 21. You stupid. Version 3.3. Stegosaurs 4, found 4. Version 3.9. Triceratops expected 8, found 8. Version 3.1. Okay. Procompsognaathids expected 49, found 49. Version 3.9.
49 times.
Othnielia expected 16, found 16. Version 3.1. Velociraptors expected 8, found 8. Version 3.0. Apatosaurs 7 expected 17, found 17. Version 3.1. Hadrosaurs expected 11. Found 11. Version 3.1. Dilophosaurs. Expected 7. Found 7. 4.3 version. Pterosaurs. Expected 6. Found 6. Version 4.3. Hypsilophodontids. Expected 33. Found 33. Version 2.9. Euoplocephalids. Expected 16. Found 16. Version 4.0. Styracosaurs. Found 18. Version 3.9. Calovosaurs. Expected 22. Found 22. Version 4.1. I had no idea there were calovosaurs in Jurassic Park originally. I knew there was Metriacanthosaurs, but I had no idea about calovosaurs. Total expected 238. Found 238. I hope you're satisfied, Hammond said. Are you receiving it down there on your screen?
No.
We see it, Malcolm said. Everything accounted for, as always. He couldn't keep... Oh, no, wait, that's Hammond. Everything accounted for, as always. He couldn't keep the satisfaction out of his voice. Now then, Malcolm said, can you have the computer search for a different number of animals? Like what? Arnold said. Try 239. Just a minute, Arnold said, frowning. A moment later, the screen printed. Total animals, 239. Species, Tyrannosaurs. Expected, 2. Found, 2. Version, 4.1. Myosaurs. Expected, 21. Found, 21. Version, 3.3. Stegosaurs. Expected, 4. Found, 4. Version, 3.9. Triceratops. Expected, 8. Found, 8. Version, 3.1. Procompsognathids. Expected. Wait a minute. Expected 49. Found 50. Wait a minute. There's a difference in the chart. There's a difference in the chart.
The pro copy?
The Procompsognathids. You idiots! There's an error in the chart. Y'all probably can't see it, but there's an error in the chart, guys.
Error. That is not very safe.
Version error. Othnielia. Expected 16. Found 16. Version 3.1. Velociraptors. Expected 8. Found 8. Version 3.0. Apatosaurs. Expected 17. Found 17. Version 3.1. Hadrosaurs. Expected 11. Found 11. Version 3.1. Dilophosaurs. Expected 7. Found 7. Version 4.3. Pterosaurs. Expected 6. Found 6. Version 4.3. Hypsilophodontids. Expected 33. Found 33. Version 2.9. Okay, so far so good. Euoplocephalids. Expected 16. Found 16. Version 4.0. Styracosaurs. Expected 18. Found 18. Calovosaurs. 22. Found 22. Version 4.1. Total expected 238. Found 239. Oh boy. All right then. Hammond sat forward. What the hell is that? He broke his Sidious mold for a second. He sat forward. What the hell is that? Looking at the chart.
No, he had to say it in his voice.
What the hell is that?
Your
We
mother.
picked up another copy. From where? I don't know. The radio crackled. Now then, can you ask the computer to search for, let us say, 300 animals? What is he talking about? Hammond said, his voice rising. 300 animals. What's he talking about? Just a minute, Arnold said. That'll take a few minutes. He punched buttons on the screen. The first line of the totals appeared. Total animals, 239. I don't understand what he's driving at, Hammond said. I'm afraid I do, Arnold said. He walked the screen. The numbers on the first line were clicking. This is like Mr. Incredible when he was looking at the heroes eliminated by the robots. Total animals, 244. 244, Hammond said.
What's going on?
What is going on? The computer is counting the animals in the park, Lou said. All the animals. I thought that's what it always did, Hammond spun. Nidri, have you screwed up again? No, Nidri said, looking up from his console. Computer allows the operator to enter an expected number of animals in order to make the counting process faster, but it's a convenience. It's not a flaw. He's right, Arnold said.
No, he doesn't say it like that. He's right.
No, I'm saying it in Arnold's voice.
That's what I'm saying.
He's right, Arnold said. We just always used the base count of 238 because we assumed there couldn't be more. Total animals, 262. Wait a minute, Hammond said. These animals can't breathe. The computer must be counting field mice or something.
Or something. You can throw it up here.
I don't think so, Arnold said. It's almost certainly an error in the visual tracking, but we'll know soon enough. Hammond turned to Wu. They can't breathe, can they? No, Wu said. Total animals, 270. The number is just going up.
They're fucking.
Oh no, dinosaurs are breeding.
It's Pride Month, motherfucker. We may all be female.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's Pride Month, but it's Jurassic June.
Jurassic Pride. They're all female. They can't breed.
Who decided that? All right, anyways. Where are they coming from? Arnold said. Damned if I know, Wu said. They watched the numbers climb. Now this is Mr. Incredible looking at the Omnitron.
No, this is this is something else, I feel like.
Turbo Animals, 283. Over the radio, they heard Gennaro say, "Holy shit!"
I'm sorry. It's just taking. It's just like Gennaro, this Donald Duck. It's like Donald Duck is just in Jurassic Park. It's like you say, and you say, giving him the ability to say swear words is like it's just so free.
And they heard the girl say, "I'm getting hungry. When are we going home?" Pretty soon, Lex. On the screen, there was a flashing error. Error, search params, 300 animals not found. In error, Hammond said, nodding. I thought so. I had a feeling all along there must be an error. But a moment later, the screen printed.
No, it means error as in it's not meant to find shit.
No, it's saying an error as in there wasn't 300 animals because the population has yet to reach 300. Total animals 292 were ate off. Species Tyrannosaurs, expected 2, found 2.
Okay.
Version 4.1.
Give me that.
Hey, no.
Yeah.
Don't chew on that. That's not yours. You see, you have to keep an eye on this cat. She sows chaos. Bring her into the shrine. Let the stream see the cat. Hey everyone, this is Luna. This is my cat. This is my daughter. She's my little four-legged.
Get out of here.
She's my little four-legged menace. Species Myosaurs. Expected 21. Found 22. The Myosaurs have made it. Version error. Stegosaurs. Expected 4. Found 4. Version 3.9. Triceratops. Expected 8. Found 8. Version 3.1. Species Procompsognathids. Expected 49. Found 65. Version error. Othmelia. Expected 16. Found 23. Version error. Velociraptors. Expected 8. Found 37. 37 raptors!
Holy fuck.
How did that many get under the park's radar?
The furries are onto something to praise the velociraptors.
How did they get away so scot-free? You would think there would be some casualties. They're smart. Version.
And
error.
Arnold is mostly afraid of the velociraptors.
Apatosaurs. Expected 17. Found 17.
Those oversized cows can't do shit.
Hadrosaurs. Expected 11.
No, you have to say 11.
I'm not British. I'm
Oh.
doing computer voice. Expected 11. Found 11. Version 3.1. Species Dilophosaurs. Expected 7. Found 7. Version 4.3. Pterosaurs. Expected 6. Found 6. Version 4.3. Hypsilophodontids. Expected 33. Found 34. Version unknown. Species Euplocephalids. Expected 16. Found 16. Version 4.0. Species Styracosaurs. Expected 18. Found 18. Version 3.9. Species Calovosaurs. Expected 22. Found 22. Version 4.1. Species total. Expected 238. Found 292. The radio crackled. Now you see the flaw in your procedures. Said you only tracked the expected number of animals. You were worried about losing animals, and your procedures were designed to advise you instantly if you had less than the expected number. But that wasn't the problem. The problem was you had more than the expected number. Christ, Arnold said. There can't be more, Wu said. We know how many we've released. There can't be more than that. Malcolm said. They're breeding. No. Even if you don't accept Grant's eggshell, you can prove it with your own data. Take a look at the Compy height graph. Arnold will put it up for you. And then, sure enough, is a height graph right here for several different species for you to see with the procompsognathids and the...
They're getting tall. Oh,
height distribution for animals. Height in centimeters.
from 10.
From 10 feet to 41 inches. Height and width.
10 feet.
10 inches.
I was going to say, like, that's
height
not...
is in centimeters. Wait a minute. 10 centimeters off the ground.
Yeah. I was going to say, like...
41 centimeters.
Those tiny things
It
should
says
be tiny.
centimeters. It's centimeters.
I know, you said 10 feet earlier.
Yeah, I'm sleeping, man. Notice anything about it? Malcolm said. It's a Gaussian distribution, Bruce said. Normal curve. But didn't you say you introduced the compies in 3 batches at 6-month intervals? Yes. Then you should get a graph with peaks for each of the 3 separate batches that were introduced, Malcolm said, tapping the keyboard like this. So a 3-batch graph marking the 3 individual batches right here, really within their time periods. But you didn't get this graph, Malcolm said. The graph you actually got is a graph for a breeding population. Your compies are breeding. Wu shook his head. I don't see how. They're breeding, and so are the Othnielia, the Myosaurs, the Hypses, and the Velociraptors. Christ, Muldoon said. There are raptors free in the park. Well, it's not that bad, Hammond said, looking at the screen. We have increases in just 3 categories. Well, 5 categories. Very small increases in 2 of them. What are you talking about? Wu said loudly. Don't you know what this means? Of course I know what this means, Henry, Wu said. It means you screwed up. Absolutely not.
Hubris. You're hubris, Wu.
You've got breeding dinosaurs out there, Henry. But they're all female, Wu said. It's impossible. There must be a mistake. And look at the numbers. A small increase in the big animals, the Myosaurs and the Hypses, and big increases in the number of small animals. It just doesn't make sense. It must be a mistake. The radio clicked. Actually not, Grant said. I think these numbers confirm that breeding is taking place in seven different sites around the island. Breeding sites. Dun, dun, dun. The Spanish guitar.
Oh, yeah, that's right there. The sky was growing darker. Thunder rumbled in the distance. Grant and the others leaned in the doors.
All right, I'll stop.
The others leaned in the doors of the Jeep. They all just like lean. Staring at the screen on the dashboard. Breeding sites, Wu said over the radio.
Breeding sites.
I'm sorry. If he said that nowadays, one of the children would have been like, "Gooner,
we got a gooner." Jesus. What are we doing with our lives, man?
Anyways, yes.
We hope you're enjoying this so far.
Grant said. Oh no, I give him a different voice. Nest, Grant said. Assuming the average clutch is 8 to 12 hatching eggs, these data would indicate these compies have 2 nests.
Objection!
No, I was referring to Joseph Joestar's he's like
no, that's one thing. Imagine someone turned this little parody into it. You know what? You should make an Ace Attorney parody. It's just like Dr. Alan Grant, just like your dinosaurs are breeding. Woo. That's impossible. The dinosaurs are all like he's swung up paper. That's impossible. All our dinosaurs are female. Objection.
It's Pride Month.
Dr. Grant. It's the month of June. It's Pride Month. Henry Wu. Well, you see,
they're twins, Doctor. They're twins.
No, this can't be.
Order. Guilty.
Guilty. Take him away. That'll teach you for ruining my Sunday.
Okay. The guppies have 2 nests. The raptors have 2 nests. The oithies have 1 nest. And the hypebees.
You do realize Joseph has a normal.
I know. I just like the shouting part. And the hypebees. Okay, sorry. Let me just do the normal speaking. Sorry. The raptors have 2 nests. The oithies have 1, and the hypebees.
Hipsies.
The hipsies. Sorry. Hipsies. And the hipsies and the Mayas. Mias? No, not Mias. Mayas.
Where are you at?
Right, Mayas.
Mayas.
Mayas have
Maya.
1. Sorry. The Mayas have 1 nest each.
Maya.
Where are the nests? We'll have to find them, Grant said. Dinosaurs build their nests in secluded places. But why?
Currently reading Jurassic Park. If you're tuning in, thank you.
But why are there so few big animals? Wu said. If there is a Maya nest of 8 to 12 eggs, there should be 8 to 12 new Mayas, not just 1. That's right. That's right.
See, this is why you should make an Ace Attorney.
No. It's more like, that's right. That's right. There's a meaning I'm referring to, but anyways. That's right, Dr. Grant said. Except that the raptors and the compies that are loose in the park are probably eating the eggs of the bigger animals. And perhaps eating the newly hatched young as well.
Well,
but
I suppose that's a probability. Hold it.
Okay, but we've never seen that. Oh no, Arnold. No, yeah, Arnold. Sorry, but we've never seen that. Arnold said over the radio. Raptors are nocturnal, he said. Is it? Oh no, raptors are nocturnal, he said. Is anyone watching the park at? Oh no, this is Grant. No.
Yes.
Sorry, raptors are nocturnal. He said, "Is anyone watching the park at night?" There was a long silence.
Answer me, Cock Queen. Are you watching the park at night? Cock Queen. Quickly check the computer.
So there was a long silence.
Oh no!
Stop. There was a long silence. I didn't think so. Grant said, It still doesn't make sense, Boo said. You can't support 50 additional animals on a couple of nests and eggs. No, Grant said. I assume they are eating something else as well. Perhaps small rodents, mice and rats. There was another silence. Let me guess. Grant said, when you first came to the island, you had a... When you first came to the island, when you first came to the island, you had a problem with rats. But as time passed, the problem faded away. Yes, that's true. And you never thought to investigate why. Well, we just assumed, Arnold said. Look. We just assumed, Arnold said. Look, the fact remains. All the animals are female. They can't breed.
But you see...
Grant had been thinking about that. He had recently learned of an intriguing Western German study that he suspected held the answer.
DNA.
When you made your dinosaur DNA, Grant said, you were looking with fragmentary pieces. Is that right? Yes, Wu said. In order to make a complete strand, the thinking music from JoJo. It was like that. I don't think you got it right. But anyways.
That is it. It just I don't have the stereo sound.
Okay. Okay. Anyways,
Oh, you're talking about the.
Yeah, so in order to make a complete strain, were you ever required to include DNA fragments from other species? Occasionally, yes, Wu said. It's the only way to accomplish the job. Sometimes we include avian DNA from a variety of birds, and sometimes reptilian DNA.
The thinking music was like the.
Okay, you did that. Any amphibian DNA, especially frog DNA, a possibility. I had to check. I'd have to check. Check, Grant said. I think you'll find that holds the answer. Malcolm said. Frog DNA? Why frog DNA? Gennaro said impatiently. Yes, this is all very intriguing, but we're forgetting the main question. Have all animals gone off the island? Grant said, we can't tell from these data.
We can't tell from this data.
Sorry, we can't tell from this data. Then how are we gonna find out? There's only one way I know. Sorry.
The pepper.
Breaks a random camera. Sorry. Grant said, we'll have to find the individual dinosaur nests, inspect them, and count the remaining egg fragments. From that, we may be able to determine how many animals were originally hatched, and we can begin to assess whether any are missing. The next thing you'll say is, even so, you won't know if the missing animals are killed or dead from natural causes or whether they have left the island. Malcolm said, even so, you won't know if the missing animals are killed or dead from natural causes or whether they have left the island. No, Grant said, but that's a start. I think we can get more information from an intensive look at the population graphs. How are we going to find these nests? Actually, Grant said, I think the computer will be able to help us with that. Can we go back now? I'm hungry.
The computer.
No.
The computer. Well, you see, that's the neat part. You don't.
I need to get
the information you're looking for is currently fucked up by all of this crap information.
It's very graphic. Yes, let's go, Grant said, smiling at her. You've been very patient. I'm sorry. You'll be able to eat in about 20 minutes, Edwidge says, starting toward the two-lane cruisers. Everyone, head to the car.
Quick, everyone, get in the car. Raptor claws. Wait, oh no. This isn't the car.
No, there's the electric fits. Oh, wait, no, this is the car. It's impossible. Oh, no, you can. Oh, no.
Malcolm, Grant, you good over there?
Stop.
Ellie Sattler to like, Alan, are you good?
Oh, I'm fried.
You should draw that. Just draw.
No, I already drew.
No. Instead of drawing Celtic doing it, draw Dr. Grant trying to like get in the car, but it's still at your fence. I think you could do it. That's my challenge to you for this week.
No.
If you want Raven to do it, get this stream to 10 likes.
No.
10 likes, and he will draw it.
I'll make it the next thumbnail, maybe.
I'll
do my best.
We're relying on you.
to
Viewers, come on.
change the car, like draw Dr. Alan Grant, but then change the car to like the Jurassic Jeep.
Yeah.
Where am I? Oh, okay. The Land Cruiser. Toward the two Land Cruisers. I'll stay for a while, Ellie said, and get photos of the Stego with Dr. Harding's camera. Those
Pepsi Cola.
there was an entire Cherry Coke war from last night's bad fan fiction night over the Celtic Phoenix Productions. Anyways,
I saw that Pepsi Cola war. If you're on the
Those
Celtic Phoenix's Discord,
physicals,
you know.
those physicals in the mouth will have cleared up by tomorrow. I want to get back, Grant said. I'll go with the kids. I will too, Malcolm said. I think I'll stay, Denal said. And go back with Harding in his Jeep with Dr. Sattler.
Ah, see, that's something that's different from the movie and the book as well.
Gennaro having a personality.
No, Gennaro stayed.
Urgency.
Gennaro stayed with Sattler and Harding, but in the movie, he went with Dr. Grant and the kids and Malcolm.
All right.
And of course,
Fine, let's go. I said, fine, let's go. They started walking. No, no, I'm saying walk like a move like an Egyptian.
Walk like an
Walk an
Egyptian.
Egyptian song. Malcolm said, "Oh, why exactly is our lawyer staying?" Grant shrugged. I think it might have something to do with Dr. Sattler. Really? The shorts, you think? It's happened before, Grant said. When they came to the Land Cruisers, Tim said, I went to ride in the front one this time with Dr. Grant. Malcolm said, unfortunately, Dr. Grant and I need to talk. I just sit and listen. I won't say anything, Tim said. It's a private conversation, Malcolm said.
Oh, look at her. She just stretched out under the bed.
I'll tell you what, Kel, Ed Regis says. Let them sit in the car by themselves. We'll sit in the front car, and you can use the night vision goggles. Have you ever used night vision goggles, Tim? They're goggles with very sensitive CCDs that allow you to see in the dark. See, in the movie, it was the lawyer that told them to put it down because it might be expensive.
See, yeah, we're slowly picking up on the changes between the movie
Ed Regis
and the
is
book.
the boss here.
Ed Regis, the boss. He owns DOS.
Shush. Okay, I hate that. I better grab that off right now.
Your future is my design.
Okay, so. The dog. Neat, he said and moved toward the first card. Hey, Lex said, I want to use it too. No, Tim said. No fair, no fair. You get to do everything, Timmy. Edry just watched them go and said to Grant, I could see what the ride back is going to be like. Grant and Malcolm.
No, you got to give Ed
It was just that part where like I was just trying to give like a more exhausted like
I can see what the ride home is going to be like.
That's better. I can see what the ride back is going to be like. Grant and Malcolm climbed into the second car. A few raindrops splattered the windshield. Let's get going, Ed Regis said. I'm about ready for dinner, and I could do with a nice banana. Okay, I don't know this. This is daiquiri.
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 Yes, that's what I said. What do you say, folks? That query sounds good. He pounded the metal panel of the car. See you back at camp, he said, and he started running toward the first car. Get in the car! We need to have some duck curry.
No, it's no Ed Regis. No, you know what? Ed Regis jumping into the. Now, everyone, get in the car. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't the car.
This is the bathroom. This is the back room. This is a completely different scenario.
Oh no!
I'm stuck in the
I'm
back.
about to fall into the back room. Hermit.
God, that's so good.
Brother. You know what? You should draw that.
No.
Mr. Handy doing the hermit.
Okay, so.
I still expect you to at least do the first idea.
He said, and he started running toward the first car and climbed aboard. A red light on the dashboard blinked. With a soft electric whir, the Land Cruiser started off.
Now, whatever you do, do not press the big red button. What did I just tell you? It's big, red, and shiny. How can you expect me not to touch it?
Driving in my Land Cruiser.
Driving in my car right after a beer.
Right after I took.
Right after a daiquiri. I thought Bob.
It looks like a velociraptor.
No. Hey, that Bob is shaped like an oatmeal. DUI, I think we're about to die. Crank it up a notch. Oh no. Little did you know this thing's got no gas. We're stuck on an electric rail. Oh no.
Driving back in the fading light, Malcolm seemed oddly subdued. Grant said, You must feel very vindicated. Sorry, vindicated.
Vindicated. There's nothing in front of the D.
I'm tired. Vindicated about your theory. As a matter of fact, I'm feeling a bit of dread. I suspect we are at a very dangerous point. Why? Intuition. Do mathematicians believe in intuition? Absolutely. Very, very important intuition. Actually, I was thinking of fractals. Malcolm said, You know about fractals? Greg shook his head. No, not really. Really, no. Fractals are a kind of geometry. Why did I not read that right? I read it, but I don't understand. I might be dyslexic.
I just don't think you read a book in a while. You've forgotten the words.
No, I know how. No, okay, so listen. Okay, I can read, but my mouth does not want to repeat what I'm seeing. Does that make sense?
Shut up. Your mouth is saying. Your mouth is saying.
I'm foolish.
No. I'm gonna say this in Ravenwood's defense. Due to the fact that he was heavily medicated when he was younger, he did eventually. His brain has a bit of a medical stunt, according to what his doctor said. So it's not that he is just. He's not retarded for the sake of retardedness. It's a mental retardedness, but with the actual definitive definition that you would see in the dictionary. That retardedness, not what people say about retardedness. Not. Trust me, when Raven here wants to, he can actually think up some pretty good ideas. It's just that when it comes to everyday small, like when it comes to your your daily activities, he can't seem to figure it out.
Brain is on a treadmill, and the brain accidentally put the treadmill on the fast. It's just going.
You hold it. No, you hold an X-ray up to his brain. There's a bunch of tiny ravens running around in there, like
an operator.
Like
they're all just
they're running
plugging
around,
in different.
They're running around in there. It's like that one scene in SpongeBob where they're running around in a file office, and they're all screwing. The office is burning down, and they're all panicking, like, we threw out his name.
No, anyways,
that's what they look like in there, 24/7. A bunch of mini Ravenwoods running around the set while the office is burning down.
The way I see it, okay.
Let's continue before we stray too far.
No, the way I see it, it's a bunch of just operators just plugging in. You know those like old timey-wimey like operators where they plug in different. I've seen it like how they work. Like they have this wire, or they have a bunch of different wires, and they just plug it into different holes, and they continue doing that. Like, yes, I'll plug.
What do you mean by plugging in?
Show you outputs, inputs, stuff.
You mean they're plugging cords into different outlets?
Outlets, yeah, they're plugging in different cords and different outlets and whatnot. I've seen it happen or whatever. It's an old system or whatever of like how they would do it. They're
just a bunch of file cabinets.
Yeah, that's a better.
It's like a miniature office. Kind of like that scene in SpongeBob, but it's a bunch of miniature Ravenwoods running around instead of miniature SpongeBob.
Anyways.
You know what? We should draw
geometry.
that.
Anyways, fucking geometry.
Hey.
Fractals are kind of a man named Mendelbrot. Unlike all ordinary
Euclidean.
Oh yeah, I know that the Euclidean. I know that was Euclidean, but I was just thinking for a minute to how to pronounce it. You kind of just
a tad Euclidean for my taste.
Euclidean geometry that everybody learns in school. Not really. I didn't learn about that in school.
Normal everyday Euclidean geometry.
Oh, okay.
Triangles, squares.
I never heard of the term Euclidean. Then I never heard.
What school did you go to? You and I went to the same school. How did you not hear?
To be fair, it's with the classmates like interrupting and shit like that and all that stuff, and I was just like.
I mean, even my teachers had time to cover the basics.
Well, they covered the basics of geometry, but I never heard of the term I never heard of the term Euclidean in geometry before. I've heard of Euclidean, but not in geometry for some reason, or maybe it just never clicked. Whatever, doesn't matter. A geometry that everybody learns in school: squares and cubes and spheres. Practical geometry appears to describe real objects in the natural world. Mountains, I almost forgot to do the voice. Mountains and clouds are fractal shapes. So fractals are probably related to reality. Somehow. Well, Mandelbrot found a remarkable thing with his geometrical tools. He found that things looked almost identical at different scales. at different scales, Grant said. For example, Malcolm said, a big mountain seen from far away has a certain rugged mountain shape. If you get closer and examine a small peak of the big mountain, it will have the same mountain shape. In fact, you can go all the way. Excuse me. In fact, you can go all the way down the scale to a tiny speck of rock seen under a microscope. It will have the same basic fractal shape as the big mountain. Big Mountain. I really want to say it in the normal Grant voice, but anyways,
I'll say it in the normal Grant.
No, anyways, I meant this one particular line. I'll say it in the voice I want to say. Anyways,
go ahead, Mr. Joestar.
I don't really see why this is worrying you, Grant said. He yawned. He smelled the sulfur fumes of the volcanic steam. They were coming now to the section of road that ran near the coastline, overlooking the beach and the ocean. It's a way of looking at things, Malcolm said. Mandelbrot found a sameness from the smallest to the largest, and this sameness of scale also occurs for events. Events? Consider cotton prices, Malcolm said. There are good records of cotton prices going back more than 100 years. When you study fluctuations in cotton prices, you find that the graph of price fluctuations in the course of a day looks basically like the graph for a week, which looks basically like the graph for a year or 10 years. And that's how things are. A day is like a whole life. You start out doing one thing, but end up doing something else. You plan to run an errand, but never get there. And at the end of your life, your whole existence has that same haphazard quality. Two, there's the same shape as a single day. Well, fuck you. Just kidding.
What do you say fuck me for?
Anyways, I guess that's one way to look at things, Grant said. No! It's the only way to look at things. At least the only way that is true to reality. You see, the fractal idea of the sameness carries within it an aspect of a recursion, a kind of doubling back on itself.
We have the only right.
Which means that events are unpredictable, that they can change suddenly and without warning.
Fractal geometry.
Okay.
Oh yeah, unpredictable.
Okay.
Euclidean
But we have
geometry.
soothed ourselves into imagining sudden change as something that happens outside the normal order of things. An instant, like a car crash, or beyond our control, like a fatal illness. We do not conceive of sudden, radical, irrational change as built into the very fabric of existence. Here it is.
No.
Yet it is. And chaos theory teaches, Malcolm said, straight linearity, which we have take for granted, and everything from physics to fiction simply does not exist. If it's not in our database, it does not exist. Sorry. Linearity is an
reminded
artificial.
of that scene from Star Wars. If it does not exist in our records, it doesn't exist.
Linearity is an artificial way of viewing the world. A real life is a series of interconnected events occurring one after another, like beads strung on a necklace. Life is actually a series of encounters in which one event may one event may change those that follow in a wholly unpredictable, even devastating way. Malcolm sat back in his seat, looking toward the other Land Cruiser a few yards ahead. That's a deep truth about the structure of our universe. But for some reason, we insist on behaving as if it were not true. He then looks back at Dr. Grant. And Grant was asleep.
Book be spitting facts. A book be spitting facts.
At one moment, the cars jolted to a stop. See, chaos.
See, I'm right again. No one could have predicted that Dr. Grant would jump suddenly out of a moving vehicle.
Anyways, wow. Ooh, sorry, this is so boring. At that moment,
This isn't that boring.
no, this part.
Hmm.
At that moment, the cars jolted to a stop.
Well,
What?
later.
What happened? Grant said, "No, it's nothing." What happened? Sorry. What happened? What happened? Grant said. Up ahead, they saw the kids in the car pointing toward the ocean. Offshore, beneath lowering clouds, Grant saw the dark outline of the supply boat making its way back toward Ponteveres.
Let me see.
Puntarenas. Okay,
Puntarenas.
back toward Puntarenas. Oh, why have we stopped? Grant turned on the radio and heard the girl saying excitedly, "Look there, Timmy, you see it? It's there." Malcolm squinted at the boat. They talking about the boat? Apparently. Edward just climbed out of the front car and came running back.
Wait a minute.
Edward just climbed out of the front car and came running back to their window. Sorry.
My God.
I'm sorry, he said, but the kids are all worked up. Do you have binoculars here? For what? The little girl. For what? The little girl says she sees something on the boat. Some kind of animal. Regis said.
Oh my God. Let me check
No,
one
no,
more
no.
time.
No, not yet.
Oh my
Grant,
God.
not yet. Grant grabbed the binoculars and rested his elbows on the window ledge of the Land Cruiser. He scanned along the shape of the supply ship. It was so dark it was almost a silhouette. As he watched, the ship's running lights came on, bright in the dark purple twilight. You see the end?
No, not yet.
Did you see anything? Regis said. No, Grant said. They're low down. Lex said, over the radio. Look low down. Low down. I said, look low down. Grant tilted the binoculars down, scanning the hole just above the waterline. The supply ship was broad beamed, with a splash flange that ran the length of the ship. But it was quite dark now, and he could hardly make out the details. No, nothing.
Nothing yet,
I can see them.
Nothing yet, Mr. Kirby.
I said, I can see them, Lex said impatiently. Near the back. Look near the back. How can she see anything in this light? Malcolm said,
near the back.
Kids can see, Grant said, They've got visual acuity we forgot we ever had. He swung the binoculars toward the stern.
I don't think you said that
Acuity.
right.
Yeah. What? Acuity?
Acuity.
Acuity. Okay.
Acuity.
Acuity we forgot we ever had.
Because kids do usually see better than adults.
He swung the binoculars towards the stern, moving them slowly. And then suddenly he saw the animals. The animals, the animals. They were playing, darting among the silhouetted stern structure. He could see them only briefly, but even in the fading light, he could tell that they were upright animals, about 2 feet tall, standing with stiff bouncing tails. The raptor.
Yep. I see it. There's some on the boat. There's some.
Oh my god! Oh, hang on.
Oh my god!
And he drops the binoculars. You see them now? Like said, I see them. I see them. He said, what are they? The raptors. Grant said, at least 2, maybe more. Juveniles. Malcolm shrugged. Don't get excited. Just call the control room and tell them to recall the boat.
You know. Oh, get off the table.
On the dock, it's like the Sinister Six. You know, like how they're like, you know, the Sinister Six meme where there's like the rhino, you got the rhino, the vultures, and it's all had like weird faces. It's like, hey.
But instead of 2 raptors.
Yeah, it's
now,
just the
now I want
raptors.
you to draw that.
That's the Sinister Six.
The raptors at the Sinister Six. But you only need to draw 2 of them. Like 2 of them doing that, but on a boat. Just like
that I'll definitely do.
Do that.
No, on the docks. They're on the docks.
Yeah, they're on the dock. Definitely do that. They're like, like doing the weird Sinister Six faces. Like just 2 of them doing that. Dr. Grant just like, oh my gosh, are you seeing this shit, Spider-Man?
No, the spider is like, are you seeing this shit, Dr. Grant?
No,
that's another thing I'll definitely do. I'll draw like Spider-Man pointing down Dr. Grant.
No, you need to draw Star. Funny, like, are you seeing this shit, Spider-Man? Because it's Jurassic Park.
Dr. Grant is being the one seeing this
that's
shit.
The one seeing.
Spider-Man would be
He's the one seeing this shit. That's why you would point it out to Spider-Man. Like, are you seeing this shit, Spider-Man?
Fine, whatever. I'll say what.
Or maybe,
I feel like it's more
maybe,
fitting if Spider-Man.
Okay, how about this?
Because like Dr. Grant is literally the one.
No.
Seeing
How about this? Draw Lex pointing out like, are you seeing this shit, Spider-Man? Spider-Man like.
Oh no! Are you seeing the shit, Dr.
Are you
Grant?
seeing this shit, Dr. Grant? Dr. Grant. His eyes popping through the lens of the
And it's like a big dot, like a mommy thick velociraptor.
No, it's just the 2 velociraptors with the Sinister Six expressions of something's going on.
Oh, you go check on it.
I'll go check. No, don't worry about it. Continue reading.
Oh, okay.
Continue reading. I'll be right back.
Close the doorway.
Yeah, sure.
Well, let me see. Where am I? The raptors. At least 2, maybe more juveniles. Jesus, Head Regis said. That boat is going to the mainland. Malcolm shrugged. shrugged. Don't get excited. Just call the control room and tell them to recall the boat. Everybody just reached in and grabbed the radio from the dashboard. They heard hissing static and clicks as he rapidly changed the channels. There's something wrong with this one, he said. It's not working.
That was our little brother, by the way. He just wanted to check and see what we were doing.
He ran off to the first land cruiser, then saw him. They saw him duck into it. Then he looked back at them. There's something wrong with both There's something wrong with both the radios. There's something wrong with both
the radios.
Both the radios. Okay.
Sometimes people say, Raven, like there's something wrong with both the radios.
Right. He said, I can't raise the control room. Then let's get going, Grant said, in the control room. Muldoon stood before the big windows that overlooked the park. At 7 o'clock, the quartz floodlights came on all over the island, turning the landscape into a glowing jewel stretching away to the south. This was his favorite moment of the day. He heard the crackle of static from the radios. The land cruisers have started again, Arnold said. They're on their way home.
That's the voice you gave, Arnold?
Yeah, it's more of a menacing, or not menacing, but more of a...
Arnold, not Muldoon. Why is Arnold menacing? He's the computer.
I forgot who Arnold was. Arnold. Hold on to your butt. Give me a second. Yeah. Stop it. The land cruisers have started again. Arnold said. They're on excuse me. Hold on to your butts. They're on their way home.
That's a
It's I'm a bit rusty. But why did they stop? Hammond said. And why can't we talk to them? I don't know, Arnold said. Maybe they turned off the radios in the cars. Probably the storm, Muldoon said. Interference from the storm. They'll be here in 20 minutes, Hammond said. You better calm down and make sure the dining room is ready for them. Those kids are going to be hungry. Arnold picked up the phone and heard a steady monotonous hiss.
Monotonous.
Yes, monotonous. I had it right. Monotonous.
There you go.
What's this? What's going on? Jesus, hang that up, Ninja said. You'll screw up the data stream. You've taken all the phone lines, even the internal ones? Yeah, I've taken all the lines that communicate outside, Nedry said. But your internal lines should still work. Arnold punched console buttons one after another. He heard nothing but hissing on all the lines. Looks like you got them all. Sorry about that, Nedry said. I'll clear a couple for you at the end of the next transmission. In about 15 minutes, he yawned. Looks like a long weekend for me. I guess. I guess. Them. I saw I and I'll at the same time, and I just read them as both.
Guess so.
Okay, let me get it. Stop it. I guess I'll go get that Coke now. He picked up his shoulder bag and headed for the door. Don't touch my console, okay? The door closed. What a slob.
That's him.
Oh, yeah, I know that. For some reason, I read it in the movie voice. But anyways, what a slob, Hammond said. Yeah, Arnold said. But I guess he knows what he's doing. Along the side of the road, clouds of volcanic stream mist.
You actually want to take a break here and let me read, since this is a pretty long chapter. I can take over for these.
I've got it. It's fine.
No, let me take. It's my book.
Okay, fine.
This is a good breaking point, so I'll take over this point here. All right. Along the side of the road, clouds of volcanic steam misted rainbows in the bright quartz lights. Grant said into the radio, "How long does it take the ship to reach the mainland?" 18 hours, Ed Regis said. "More or less. It's pretty reliable." He glanced at his watch. "It should arrive around 11 tomorrow morning." Grant frowned. "You still can't talk to the control room?" "Not so far." "How about Harding? Can you reach him?" "No, I've tried. He may have his radio turned off."
This would be like the equivalent if, not equivalent. This would be like if maybe tigers. Let's say if this would like happen in real life, right? This would be like the equivalent of like tigers or something similar to, not a raptor, but like something similar that could eat a human. Had escaped the zoo, right? They started breeding, and then the
Everything
and then,
it goes to
yeah, like and the tigers are now at the docks. I'm
So the emus are at the docks.
Can emus?
Dave doesn't know records of them eating humans, but I imagine
this
found
would be
a
like
corpse.
this would be like if an emo decided if a bunch of emos for some reason said fuck humans, let's eat them. Fuck them in particular.
Malcolm was shaking his head. "So we're the only ones who know about the animals on the ship."
This chair.
"I'm trying to raise somebody," Ed Regis said. "I mean, crap. We don't want these animals on the mainland." "How long until we get back to the base?" "From here, another 16, 17 minutes, Ed Regis said. At night, the whole road was illuminated by big floodlights. It felt to Grant as if they were driving through a bright green tunnel of leaves. Large raindrops spattered the windshield. Grant felt the Land Cruiser slow, then stop. "Now what?" Lex said, "I don't want to stop. Why did we stop?" And then suddenly all the floodlights went out. The road was plunged into darkness. Lex said, "Hey!" "Probably just a power outage or something," Ed Regis said. "I'm sure the lights will be on in a minute." Meanwhile, in the control room, "What the hell?" Arnold said, staring at his monitors. "What happened?" Muldoon said. "You lose power?" "Yeah, but only power on the perimeter. Everything in this building's working fine, but outside in the park, the power is gone. Lights, TV cameras, everything."
Lights, camera, action.
The Wiggles lights. Camera.
We can't wiggle. We can't wiggle.
His remote video monitors had all gone black. What about the two land cruisers? Stopped somewhere around the Tyrannosaur paddock. Well, Muldoon said, "Call maintenance and let's get the power back on." Arnold picked up one of his phones and heard hissing. Nedry's computers talking to each other.
The computers. We shut the door.
Heard hissing. Nedry's computer talking to each other. No phones. That damn Nedry. Nedry! Where the hell is he? Dennis Nedry pushed open the door marked fertilization. With the perimeter power out, all the security card locks were disarmed. Every door in the building opened with a touch. The problems with the security system were high on Jurassic Park's bug list. Nedry wondered if anybody ever imagined that it wasn't a bug, that Nedry had programmed it that way. He had built in a classic trap door. Few programmers of large computer systems could resist the temptation to leave themselves a secret entrance. Partly it was common sense if inept users locked up the system, and then and repair the mess. And partly it was Kilroy was here. That's right. In the Telltale Jurassic Park game, it was implied that Dennis Nedry had a computer moniker called Kilroy.
See. It's not chaos theory that
And
gets this
partly
part.
it was insurance for the future. Nedry was annoyed with the Jurassic Park project. Late in the schedule, Engine had demanded extensive modifications to the system, but hadn't been willing to pay for them, arguing they should be included under the original contract. Lawsuits were threatened, letters were written to Nedry's other clients, implying that Nedry was unreliable. It was blackmail, and in the end, Nedry had been forced to eat his overages on Jurassic Park and to make the changes that Hammond wanted. But later, when he was approached by Lewis Dodson at Biosyn, Nedry was ready to listen and able to say that he could indeed get past Jurassic Park security. He could get into any room, any system, anywhere in the park, because he had programmed it that way, just in case. He entered the Nedry unzipped his shoulder bag and removed the can of shaving cream. He unscrewed the base and saw the interior was divided into a series of cylindrical slots. He pulled on a pair of heavy insulated gloves and opened the walk-in freezer marked contents viable, biological maintain. Negative 10 degrees Celsius minimum. The freezer was the size of a small closet with shelves from floor to ceiling. Most of the shelves contained reagents and liquids in plastic sacks. To one side, he saw a smaller nitrogen cold box with a heavy ceramic door. He opened it, and a rack of small tubes slid out in a cloud of white liquid nitrogen smoke. The embryos were arranged by species: Stegosaurus, Apatosaurus, Hadrosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, each embryo in a thin glass container wrapped in silver foil, stoppered with polyline. Nedry quickly took 2 of each, slipping them into the shaving cream can. Then he screwed the base of the can shut and twisted the top. There was a hiss of releasing gas inside, and the can frosted in his hands. Dodson had said there was enough coolant to last 36 hours, more than enough time to get back to San Jose. Nedry left the freezer, returned to the main lab. He dropped the can back in his bag, zipped it shut. He went back into the hallway. The theft had taken less than 2 minutes. He could imagine the consternation upstairs in the control room as they began to realize what had happened. All their security codes were scrambled, and all their phone lines were jammed. Without his help, it would take hours to untangle the mess. But in just a few minutes, Nedry would be back in the control room setting things right, and no one would ever suspect what he had done. Grinning, Dennis Nedry walked down to the ground floor, nodded to the guard, and continued down there to the basement. Passing the neat lines of electric Land Cruisers, he went to the gasoline-powered Jeep, parked against the wall. He climbed into it, noticing some odd gray tubing on the passenger seat. It looked almost like a rocket launcher, he thought, as he turned the ignition key and started the Jeep. Nedry glanced at his watch. From here into the park, in 3 minutes straight to the East Dock. 3 minutes from there back to the control room. Piece of cake.
I've got you for 3 minutes.
Damn it, Arnold said, punching buttons on the console. It's all screwed up. Muldoon was standing at the window, looking out at the park. The lights had gone out all over the island, except in the immediate area around the main buildings. He saw a few staff personnel. Why the hell would he turn the other ones off? He saw a few personnel hurrying to get out of the rain, but no one seemed to realize anything was wrong. Muldoon looked over at the visitor lodge, where the lights burned brightly. Uh-oh, Arnold said. We have real trouble. What's that? Muldoon said. He turned away from the window, and so he didn't see the Jeep drive out of the underground garage and head east along the maintenance road into the park. That idiot Nedry turned off the security systems, Arnold said. The whole building's opened up. None of the doors are locked anymore. I'll notify the guards, Muldoon said. That's the least of it, Arnold said. When you turn off the security, you turn off all the perimeter. Oh, I'm sorry, not perimeter. You turn off all the peripheral. Shut.
Sorry.
Peripheral. See, you
No, it's peripheral.
Peripheral. Peripheral. Not peripheral. Peripheral. Fences as well. The fences? Muldoon asked. The electrical fences, Arnold said. They're off. All over the island. You mean, that's right, Arnold said. The animals can get out now. Arnold lit a cigarette. Probably nothing will happen, but you never know. Muldoon started toward the door. I better drive out and bring in the people in those 2 Land Cruisers, he said, just in case. Muldoon quickly went down to the garage. He wasn't really worried about the fences going down. Most of the dinosaurs had been in their paddocks for 9 months or more, and they had brushed up against the fences more than once with notable results. Muldoon knew how quickly animals learned to avoid shock stimuli. You could train a laboratory pigeon with just 2 or 3 stimulation events, so it was unlikely the dinosaurs would now approach the fences. Unlikely, but not impossible. Muldoon was more concerned about what the people in the cars would do. He didn't want them getting out of the Land Cruisers, because once the power came back on, the cars would start moving again, whether the people were inside them or not. They might be left behind. Of course, in the rain, it was unlikely they would leave the cars, but still, you never knew. He reached the garage and hurried toward the Jeep. It was lucky, he thought, that he had the foresight to put the launcher in it. He could start right out and be out there, and it was gone.
Broski! He took
Dennis
took
took
the wrong
Muldoon's Jeep.
Yeah, that's a weird.
What the hell? Muldoon stared at the empty parking space, astonished. The Jeep was gone. What the hell was happening?
Fourth iteration.
We are now at the fourth iteration. So basically, chapter 4.
Show them the picture of the fourth iteration and read the quote. And then read the quote.
Inevitably, underlying instabilities begin to appear. Ian Malcolm. We are now at fourth iteration.
Up a bit. There we go.
Yeah,
There's the image.
There's the image. Well, do we want to call it here?
Let's see.
At the fourth iteration, we're an hour and 30.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let's see what's next. Hold on.
Next, the main road.
No, I just want to see how long it
Stop.
is.
Stop.
Okay.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, 5.
No,
No, just
5 pages.
no. We'll read that next time.
All right, so we are now in the fourth iteration on the main road.
And we finished episode RavenWood Reads, episode 66.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I think I'll order a 66.
I think I'll go ahead and execute Order 66.
No, it's my line.
Commander Cody, make sure you get Kenobi while you're at it. Yes, sir. All right, so that has been it for this episode of RavenWood Reads. But I'm the one reading. We hope you enjoyed it. Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park, the original. Let us know your thoughts on the book versus the movie. And if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. If you haven't read the book, read it.
Or watch it.
Or continue reading the book series with us. Heck, if you want to, go back and watch the first few with us. You can catch up on our reading of Jurassic, so you can catch yourself up with the series. And until next time, I've been your host, Ian Dominic Rex, alongside your other host, RavenWood. And make sure, if you enjoyed this video, to leave a like, hit the subscribe button. It helps support us so that we can continue doing more projects like this down the road. Let us know in the comments section what other content you want to see from us in the future. Make sure you turn on the notifications, hit the bell icon down below so that you won't miss a beat here on the Random Fandom with, us. And so all that's left to say is cheers, much love as always. Tip of the hat, everyone.
And as for Sunday, don't forget news. Sunday we won't do Resident Evil 3 unless I figure out how to tip it.
Yeah, we're still on hiatus as far as the gaming streams.
Yeah.
So we won't be doing that for a while until we get the gaming PC working.
Well, it's working.
I mean, it's working until we don't have it hooked up.
No, it's working. We just have the right I don't have the right settings down and all our
So you need to get it hooked up.
Not hooked up. It is
Not
hooked up.
hooked up as in set up.
Yeah, just set it. That's much better. Anyways, I need to get the game.
Once we get everything set up.
But tomorrow, to replace the any gaming stream Steph.
We'll be doing something different.
We'll be doing something different. And we'll be doing a we'll probably do I'll probably do a personal stream over here with for starting tomorrow.
He's got a new figure he'd like to show everyone.
It's I would like to start out with the gun cannon. So I'll start out with that. But later on tomorrow, hopefully, will be another stream. Again, unless I get things sorted out. Where Dominic will
I'll showcase some
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You showcase some Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
New cards from the new boxes that come out. Hopefully, we'll pull the full art Dragon Master Magia, because that's what I'm hoping to get.
And also for the next video of the Transformers, I'll be covering this guy. Oops.
God, the left leg of it. Oh no, wait, that's the left leg of Devastator.
No, it's not even a leg. I'll talk about that in the next video.
Right. Well, with that being said,
bye-bye!
You gotta tip your hat. Yeah.
I know, I'm tipping my hand.
Right.
Bye-bye!